I'm going to show you how to integrate a set of DIGI barcode printing scales to your Tillex Partner Centre. And for this demo I'll be using the model number SM-6000, which come with different screen shapes. You can see a set here on one of our desks in head office. Any subscribers interested should also read the document in our Tillex SharePoint library. Okay, so integration means you get lots of benefits, such as no more fat fingers typing in mistakes because the barcode is being scanned at checkout. And as your Tillex EPOS is also linked to your Tillex inventory system, you enjoy real-time stock control, and that results in no more stock takes. And as Tillex is cloud-based, another benefit is you can update your products and prices directly from your Tillex Partner Centre, which means you don't have to walk over to the scales and do it twice. Brilliant news for those that have multiple locations. And you, as a merchant, get to watch the customer doing all the weighing. Now you know what the benefits are, I'm going to install the scales, and the first thing to do is to download the Tillex Hardware Integration Service. Do that by following the instructions in the SharePoint document, or go to the Smokin Donut YouTube channel, click on the Scales playlist and find the video that walks you through installing this. If you're not very technical, you can watch the DS782 video where I go into greater detail. Next, go to the Administrator Suite, click on EPOS Configuration, select the Scales tab and add your scales. Okay, so the name is DIGI SM-6000. Select DIGI as the manufacturer, SM-6000 as the model. Enter the barcode format you use, and we default to the DIGI label, and enter the IP address of your scales. Your DIGI contact will give you that. Do not change the FTP user or the FTP password unless your DIGI contact has told you to. If you're in a shop with one location, put the scales on every terminal, and the first terminal that's opened in a morning will update the prices via the cloud. You can also update the prices by pressing the Sync Scales button on a connected terminal. I'm going to connect these scales to my desk, which is SD11. Make sure all the other terminals have the Tillex Hardware Integration Service installed and are on the same network as the scales. As explained earlier, Tillex is much more than a POS. You're not just reading the barcodes, you're enjoying real-time stock control. So go to the inventory and select the items that you want to see available on the scales. Make sure they're sold by weight or quantity. Go to the item and click on Stock Production and Sync Barcode Printing Scales. If it's a new item and doesn't have a product lookup code, a PLU, Tillex will generate one. If you've already configured your scales, then you should enter the existing PLU code in the appropriate section in the SKU list. Right then, let's put it all together and see how it works. I'm using a training store, so there aren't many items, but I've set a category in the inventory called loose leaf tea, which shows tea is bought by weight in kilos and sold in grams. I decided to put the pricing in the inventory at 100 grams, but you can set the pricing in the sales catalogue and sell differently online to the EPOS. For this demo we're doing the EPOS. So I've chosen breakfast tea. It's synced to the barcode printing scales, the DIGI SM-6000, so are all the others. If we go look at the SKU list, click on the arrow at the bottom to pull up the information on the product. This tells us everything we need to know. You can see the PLU number and that the lorry shows us we have a delivery waiting to be checked in, so somebody had raised a purchase order. I'll click on it and go and check that in, so that when your customer is using the scales they are drawing down from this batch. Now we have some tea in stock, I'll enter a delivery for the rest of the tea and we can use the scales. Don't forget, if your customers are ordering online, you fulfill the order just the same way as you would if you're on the POS, as everything is integrated. Go to the Tillex Partner Centre, click on the Tillex EPOS and sync scales. Now we'll open the POS and we're ready to sell some tea straight out of stock. This is the home screen of the scales. I've linked it to my computer and I'll operate it as if I'm a customer putting my empty container on the scale, which prints out the weight of the empty container which your customer can then go and fill up with, in this case, tea. Once filled, your customer returns to the scales and uses the barcode scanner to scan the QR code and get the price label. Then when your customers finish shopping, you are waiting at the till and they hand over their jars. All you have to do is pick up your own barcode scanner attached to the Tillex EPOS and scan the barcode labels for every item. I'll actually do it on my desk so you can see. I'm using my desk as a POS, remember. Yay, there it is. You don't have to do anything as your customer is bringing the products over with the DIGI SM-6000 label on. All you have to do is scan. Your prices are connected and synced to Tillex, so they're updated automatically by the cloud, and your stock control is happening at the same time. The customer has done all the weighing. You'll even know which batch of tea you've sold them. I used my desk as a POS for this demo, but this is what a DIGI branded label set looks like, and your customer comes straight over to you with all their shopping and you simply scan at checkout. Hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.